Hello, everyone. This is Tim again, um, reporting on my internship for this week. I have kind of a tough week right now in the cottage that I work in, or the residential home. There's 8 beds. Right now, usually we have a milieu of either autistic kids, or all behavioral kids, or all um, psychiatric. They're all psychiatric, but as of right now, we have a mix of a developmentally disabled resident, autistic children, and behavioral, all mixed to make up 8 beds. It's very stressful. Even the staff that have been there for a long time are having a difficult time dealing with the different behaviors. You have autistic kids who get set off by the behavioral kids fighting, and it's just very stressful right now. It's kind of a tough area to work, or a tough cottage to work in right now. I am enjoying it because it's given me a lot of experience, but it's tough. We don't do mechanical restraints. We do transports, and we know CPI and NCI, which are ways to handle the kids without, um, well, verbally de-escalating them, or calming them down, or putting them in holds or transports, um, without hurting them. We're trained to do that. I guess my biggest thing is self care right now, because I never really realized how much self care needs to be used in situations like that. I'm even preaching self care to the other staff that are there because of what I'm learning through this class. Um, I am lucky enough to be able to do things like the gym and get some of that frustration out. I do like to meditate in the steam room at the gym. Another thing would be Another thing that I find very interesting is that we have horses. So a couple days ago, horses at the ranch. So a couple days ago, I went up there and I worked with some of the horses after I got off work, and I rode one of them. And if you know me, I was born in the city, so I know absolutely nothing about horses. But we have trainers and therapists there for equine therapy, and they taught me, or they showed me how to become friends, I want to say, with the horses before I ride them, and you can find the one that you get along with the most. And I found it to be a very relaxing um, evening. It also relieved a lot of stress, and it gave me like a understanding of my own self through the horses. And I know that sounds a little weird, but I really I really enjoyed it, and I'm still enjoying the time there. I did do a case conference review this week that lasted a couple hours. I had a guardian ad litem there who is the spokesman for the resident in court. She was having a very difficult time with something that had happened at the cottage. She felt that it should never happened. Unfortunately, she doesn't know how um, residential services work. She just knows what she thinks is going on there. And so after we explained it to her, I explained it to her, she had a better understanding of things, and she kind of changed her mind on what had happened. So um, I guess my video is saying that self-care is very important. It's also harder in a residential center when you have a mixed milieu. When I first came into uh, Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch, I didn't know what milieu meant, but milieu is the makeup of the cottage, or the type of kids that are in there at one time. Basically, this is how we use it. And, there's just a lot of different stuff to deal with, and without the self care, I don't know if I'd be able to deal with it all the time. So it's very important, and I didn't realize how important it was when I was assigned these different things and how often I really do it without even knowing it. So, you know, I'll stay strong and I'll keep going and um, just giving you some information on me. So I guess I will talk to you in a couple weeks again. Thank you.